Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First. 25% off USA First. Go now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about Mitch McConnell here in this video, guys. Now, I've been saying for a while, folks, that Mitch McConnell must go. Now, there was no red wave, but the Republicans look like they're actually going to take control of the House. But when it comes to the Senate, I told you guys in previous videos that Mitch McConnell was doing everything possible to make sure the Republicans do not take control of the Senate. Now, I seem to actually believe that was true because Blake Masters running for the Senate in Arizona, and there's a whole bunch of issues going on over there in Arizona. Doesn't look like he's actually going to win his race. Now, a lot of the networks are actually calling it for the Democrat. Blake Masters seems to think that there's still somewhat hope. He actually does say that either way it goes, it will be a close race one way or the other. Well, guys, he has called out Mitch McConnell now because old Mitch McConnell really didn't put money into his race. Mitch McConnell did something very, very Mitch McConnell-like. He put money into Alaska. Alaska was actually going to go red no matter what. I mean, Alaska, that was pretty much a primary. Democrats don't have a shot over there, even though they have Lisa Murkowski, who's a Republican, who is really more of a Rhino Republican. Mitch McConnell backed her. He backed her because Kelly Shabaka, I believe that's her name, that is a Trump candidate right there. So he put money into there. Blake Masters gets nothing. And by the way, folks, Herschel Walker is going to a runoff. It's going to be interesting to see what old slick Mitch McConnell is going to do there. I'm pretty sure you know that Mitch McConnell is hoping that Raphael Warnock, the fake pastor, actually does beat Herschel Walker. I'm dead serious on this, folks. But let's watch this clip here, guys, of Blake Masters putting Mitch McConnell on blast and the establishment.
Awesome. It's at best just incompetent. But you know what else is incompetent, Tucker? The establishment. Right? The people who control the purse strings. Senate Leadership Fund, Mitch McConnell. McConnell decided to spend millions of dollars attacking a fellow Republican in Alaska instead of helping me defeat Senator Mark Kelly. Had he chosen to spend money in Arizona, this race would be over. We'd be celebrating a Senate majority right now. And so my message to the people of America, my message to actually the Republican senators, hopefully my future colleagues, let's not vote Mitch McConnell into leadership. He doesn't deserve to be majority leader or minority leader. You get a choice. You can stand with your constituents and stand with Americans, or you can stand for Mitch McConnell. Tucker, if I'm lucky enough to represent Arizona in the U.S. Senate next year, I think it's clear where I'll stand.
Let me just ask you really quick, why?
Yeah. So you heard it right there from Blake Masters. This was calculated. I believe this was calculated by Mitch McConnell, and he must go. Now, Mitch McConnell wants to hold an election for the Senate minority or majority leader. Either way it goes, I'm pretty sure he's happy being the minority leader. He needs to go. He needs to go. Mitch McConnell sabotaged the midterms for Republicans. He did that. Now, guys, other Republicans now are starting to bail out on Mitch McConnell. Yeah. This is what Mitch McConnell did. He controls the money. He did not want Republicans to actually win the Senate. And they may or may not. We'll actually have to see what's going on over there in Nevada. Because in Nevada, that's actually a really, really close race. And the Republican actually does have the lead over there. But I believe they have some kind of a weird system similar to Alaska. I'm not really sure. Because, by the way, folks, in Alaska, even though Lisa Murkowski is not actually leading that, they have this weighted system over there in Alaska. And it's still possible that Lisa Murkowski could actually lose this general election and still end up being the winner. It's weird. You guys go and look that up. But look at this on Newsmax. Senators bail on McConnell as red wave fizzles. Several Senate Republicans are pushing for next week's leadership elections to be delayed as dissatisfaction grows with current Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell from Kentucky after the GOP's disappointing midterm election results. In a letter obtained by Politico, Senators Ron Johnson, Mike Lee, Rick Scott pressed colleagues to sign off on postponing the party's leadership elections, which are for now scheduled for Wednesday morning. These three join several other GOP senators who are calling for the leadership elections to be delayed, including Marco Rubio, Cynthia Lummis, Ted Cruz, Josh Hawley. And it should be, because guess what, folks? Herschel Walker still has a chance. If he actually does win his election, he should actually have a say in who should actually be the leader of the Senate GOP. But I'm pretty sure that Mitch McConnell does not want that to happen. Hawley and Eric Smith, who just was elected to Missouri's other Senate seat, have publicly come out about replacing McConnell, and he should be. Scott, the leader of the powerful National Republican Senatorial Committee, has often had his differences with McConnell. He had said in a video he intended to challenge McConnell for the leadership spot, but Friday backed out as questions continue whether Republicans will take majority control of the Senate. McConnell has been criticized for refusing to give campaign funds for candidates who would not pledge to elect him as the party's leader in the next Senate. McConnell pulled funding from such candidates as Blake Masters, who we just heard from in Arizona, who was outspent by 5-1 by incumbent Democrat Senator Mark Kelly. Yeah, who was declared the winner in the race Friday. This is embarrassing. Outspent 5-1 because Mitch McConnell would not give him money. McConnell's Senate campaign arm also pulled money from a New Hampshire candidate, Don Bolduc, in the final weeks of the race, which was won by incumbent Senator Maggie Hassan. Yeah, they actually had a chance in New Hampshire, and Mitch McConnell pulled money from there. He did this deliberately to sabotage Republicans. Wow, this man should not be the leader. He is the reason why the red wave did not happen for the Senate. He is the major reason why. Because guess what, folks? It takes money to actually win races. And Mitch McConnell knows that. And Mitch McConnell controls the money. This man essentially probably just handed the Senate to Democrats. Mitch McConnell is perfectly okay being the king in hell. Because chances are, if these Trump-backed candidates were actually to win the Senate races, he would not be the leader of the GOP in the Senate. And he knows that. But Mitch McConnell did everything he could. Man, Democrats, you guys should be giving Mitch McConnell a round of applause for actually probably keeping the Senate. We will still have to see Nevada and Georgia. The GOP needs to win both of those seats to actually gain control. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.